The alert broke me. Breaking news, Flight 728 has disappeared from radar over the Atlantic. Her flight. My wife's flight. My chest caved in. The room blurred. I remember clawing at the couch cushions like they could anchor me to air that no longer filled my lungs. I sobbed, the kind of sound that feels dragged out of bone. Then, the lock turned. The front door opened. She stepped in. Hair tangled, uniform creased, eyes hollow with exhaustion. For a moment, relief shattered me. "You're home?" My voice cracked into something unrecognizable. She froze when she saw the TV. Her lips parted. The blood drained from her face. She wasn't supposed to be here. Her flight was supposed to be dawn. And in that silence, my grief twisted into something colder, something heavier. Because I wasn't just seeing my wife. I was seeing a lie walk through my front door. She mumbled something about being rescheduled, technical delays. "Lucky, really," she whispered. Her hand trembled as she picked at her sleeve. I watched her, every blink, every shallow breath. The story sat wrong. Too rehearsed, too thin. I wanted to believe her. I almost did. But the news anchor's voice still echoed in my skull. All passengers presumed lost. If her flight had vanished, then who had she been flying with? That night she slid into bed, her body curling toward mine. I stayed rigid, awake, counting the gaps in her breathing. Her scent wasn't right. A different cologne clung faintly to her hair. Not mine, not hers. My mind replayed the moment she'd seen the TV, the split second before her words. The fear wasn't about a plane. It was about being caught. I didn't confront her, not yet. I stored it, pressed it deep into the quiet chambers of my chest. Days passed. I became an actor in my own life, smiling, nodding, asking about her trips. But beneath it, I was pulling threads. Phone records, private searches, cross-referencing flight rosters with her assignments. A name appeared more than once. Captain Marcus Hale. Married, based out of Denver. Her schedules matched his. I checked her layovers. The hotel receipts told their own story. Duplicate rooms, sometimes not even booked under her name. I ordered a DNA kit, telling myself it was for curiosity, for clarity, for the gnawing suspicion that the daughter I'd been raising with steady devotion might not be mine at all. All the while, she kissed me goodbye like nothing was wrong. I kissed her back with ice behind my teeth. Inside, the storm grew sharper. The results came on a Thursday morning. Not mine. 0%. My daughter was his. The floor beneath me seemed to vanish. I didn't rage. I didn't cry. I folded the paper back into its envelope with surgical precision. That night, I set it in front of her at the table. Just slid it across the wood while her fork hovered midair. She opened it. Her hand shook. Her lips moved, forming fragments of denial. But her eyes told the truth. Wide, wet, cornered. I didn't speak. Silence pressed between us, heavier than any scream could have been. She reached for me. I can explain." I pulled my chair back. The scrape against the floor was louder than her voice. I leaned forward just enough for her to hear me. "You were supposed to be dead on that flight." Her breath hitched. She blinked fast, like a child caught in a lie too big to undo. "I know everything," I said. Calm, quiet, final. Her face broke open. Desperation poured out in fragments. Apologies, excuses, pleas. I stood, walked to the bedroom, collected a suitcase I'd already packed. I didn't slam the door when I left. I closed it gently. The click was sharper than any shout could have been. The air outside tasted different, cleaner. Behind me, a life I'd been tricked into playing dissolved like smoke. She would wake tomorrow in a house stripped of its illusion. She would raise a child knowing the man beside her knew the truth. That was her sentence. Mine was simpler. Freedom, sharpened by betrayal. As I walked into the night, the weight slid off me. I didn't lose a wife. I lost a lie. And I would never carry it again.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.